How's it going, everybody? Dual, it's your boy, me, back at it again, second run of the marathon. We're doing Mario Kart Wii, 32 tracks with skips, and because we hit the donation incentive, we're doing this with one hand. This hand, specifically, right there. So I'm going to hopefully position it, so yeah, perfect. There we go. I'm here with my good friend, Bernhard. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastically. I can't wait to do this. He's going to be here to make sure I don't use my hand, okay? But yeah, we have a ton of people in the crowd right here. We need even more chairs in this room. I did say I was going to donate $1 for every single person who showed up, and people showed up. So I want to thank you guys already. I have a question for you guys already. Dual? All right, so let's get started. Let's do some Just Be Karting, okay? All right, first off, we're going to single player game because I'm the only one playing, okay? And we're going to versus race because, you know, that's the thing. But here, this is actually important, the rules. 150cc, hard CPUs, any vehicles, yeah, sure, that's not important. Usually, because I'm not using splits or anything right now, I'm making the tracks go in random order. So I don't know what tracks come up next. It's going to be completely random with the 32, but all 32 will be played by the end of it. And we're using... I'm on the PAL Wii. Shouts to Juzok for lending me his Wii because I lost mine somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, shouts to Juzok for letting me use his Wii. But we're using strategic or basic items here, and obviously 32 tracks. So, and I'll get into a reason why we do that later once it becomes relevant. Single race. Yeah, I know we don't have anything unlocked. I spent a very long time this morning unlocking stuff for this run. Yeah, so obviously Funky Kong Flame Runner. Would you like to explain why?
It's the best character.
Exactly.
The coolest.
Oh, absolutely. Look how cool that guy is. Are you kidding me? Tell me that's not the coolest character ever. All right. Anyway, we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, now. Did that start? I think it started. Let's go. Just Be Karting. All right. So the reason I named the me Dual is you'll see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dual? All right. We're starting on GCN Mario Circuit, which is an interesting one because it's pretty boring. Actually, time trialing, it's every time trialer in the world will say this track sucks. But we're not time trialing, we're Just Be Karting. Oh, I got a shroom, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm talented like that. Oh, never mind, I messed up afterwards. I'm still talented, don't worry. So yeah, you're not gonna see me using items much because as you can imagine, hitting the L button on a GameCube controller when I'm holding the controller like this is very difficult. So I'm not gonna try to do an insane, even though I could snipe the ever-living hell out of... I had to go for it.
Going for a Shroomba.
I had to go for it. I had to go for Shroomba. If you shoot a green shell at a Goomba, you actually get a mushroom out of it. So anyway, the reason... Now's a good time to explain why I'm... Rosalina, that was really rude. The reason why I'm using strategic items is because... Rosalina, I'm begging you.
Because with strategic items, you get a lot of shrooms.
Yes.
In like all positions. Apart from maybe first, I don't know exactly now. But yeah, there is a lot less blue shells, more shrooms in general. And yeah.
Yes.
Almost no shocks at all.
So the real reason, which is exactly... I'm going to hit this Goomba. I called it. I'm a prophet. A famous one would say. But anyway... So, the reason we use strategic is because if you're in positions 10 through 12, you're automatically guaranteed always at any point... Where did that come from? At any point in any time to get triple mushrooms, which is going to be absolutely imperative for using the skips we'll be using later in the run. And there will be 6 major skips that I'll be attempting in the run. Not necessarily getting, but attempting. Like, as you can probably imagine, they're hard not only two-handed, but also especially one-handed. And I'm stupid enough to try this category, so here we go. Another thing to note is that this bridge right here sucks, but you can do a cool double trick there, like that. So, yeah. GCN Mario Circuit. Usually... Woo! Dual? Dual? I wonder how old this is going to get. Anyway. We're heading into the next race. I don't know what it is yet. Like I said, random, completely random. It's regular Mario Circuit. We're going to the Double Dash Mario Circuit to regular Mario Circuit for the Wii. This one is even more boring, believe it or not. But there's a cool strat I'm going to try to go for. It's called the King Alex, named after the one and only King Alex.
Best man.
Yeah, absolute legend of the game. But usually you drive this track with a spear, no glitch. There is a glitch. It's really hard. I'm not going for it. But basically, you can do this. Oh, never mind. I messed it up.
Yeah, you can bounce off with a Me-Turbo from the track limit there, and then like go instantly onto the ramp, and you skip basically the whole grass part there.
That green shell went directly through Toad. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm going to try that every lap because it doesn't lose that much because you still hit the ramp. And it looks cool. I don't think it actually saves that much time, but it looks cool, and I'm all about the content. So,
I mean,
you know, like, come on.
all for style points.
Absolutely. Oh, I got to stream anyway, so I can back it up. So anyway, here we go. We're going to charge the mini turbo. We're going to go. We're going to go. We're going to go. We're going to wheelie. We're going to get airtime. We're going to grab that. Boom. It's there. And you keep the boost from the trick off the ramp into the real road instead of the off-road, and that saves time. And it looks really cool. So that's why we do it. Yeah. So another thing, obviously, Mario Kart Wii, I'm using Funky Kong Flame Runner Inside Drifting Bike because Funky Kong has the speed boost and the weight boost of all the heavyweight characters, and weight is also a very important stat in this game so you don't get bumped around, like, you know, things that get bumped around. Wow, that was unfortunate. But, I mean, I might as well use this mushroom.
Yeah, why not?
The good thing about using a mushroom is that I can take my hands off the controller. And just a free ground stream there. Thank you, game.
And when you're using mushrooms, you're at 120 km/h, so you're like top speed, and you don't lose it for a couple of seconds. So, wow.
Yeah. So that's 2 of 32. As one would say, just be karting. Here we go. We're gonna move you highway. This recently got added to Mario Kart 8 in one of the booster packs, and it's all right. It's pretty fun. I'm a fan.
It's a cycle-based track, so the cars are not random. They are always on a cycle, but it's like different between versus races, online races, and time trial. So
that was interesting.
Definitely depends on how we learned that track, and yeah, you can either go very tight.
I tried to go inside the car, yeah. I was just slightly too outside there. Let me get up around this truck, get a box. I don't really need it. Because another good thing about strategic items, red shells are super rare. So I really don't have to worry about that. There's no shocks, no bills, no bullets. No stars really either. And yeah, I don't think, there are PAL blocks, I know that, but they're incredibly rare. And they're already not very common in the base game, like with recommended normal items. So they're even rarer in this game mode. Also, you can see how many cars there are here.
Yeah, lap 2. Always,
unfortunate. I tried to do a double trick where I low trick, get a super low trick off of that first. That green shell almost destroyed my entire existence. I tried to get a super low trick off that first trick into the ramp again so I can get another trick and land on the track again. Super hard track, super difficult. But yeah, like Bernie was saying earlier, this track completely cycle-based.
Yeah.
So theoretically, I should know where everything is ever. But I'm not that smart, and I'm, you know.
I mean, you already mess up the cycle, so it's already moved.
It's already kind of moved, but like even though, yeah, this movie is going incredibly. Basically, that's what we're trying to say. Anyway.
Yeah, lap 2, there's always so much traffic here.
Oh yeah, you can in the Mario Kart 8 version, they completely like reduce the amount of cars and chaos on this track. What I think makes the track amazing in this game is the amount of chaos it creates, especially online, which you can still actually play to this day online using a thing called WeanFi.
Yeah, shout out to Wim and Lisa Ratte that set that up. It's amazing that this game is still alive and there are still people playing it actively.
Oh yeah, people play this game all the time still in the year 2023 online, which is absolutely insane to think about for a game that came out in 2008 for Wii. Wow? Yeah, but also shout out to Mr. Bean, 35,000 VR, and Chatters creating CTGB Revolution, the entire mod pack. The reason this game is still alive, more or less, really the lifeblood of this community. We would not be here without them. And shout out to CTGP Revolution entirely. I burned out. Wow, that's embarrassing. Or is it? No, I'm actually just bagging for shrooms. Because this track is one of the tracks where I just like having shrooms because a lot can happen. Like instantly here, the water's gonna go out. Instead of like drifting and like using buttons, I can use one button and go around. But yeah, this is GCM Peach Beach. A thing to note about this track, on offline mode, the cataquacks, which are the stupid duck thingies that fling you up in the air from Mario Galaxy and from Sunshine, those, they are brutal in offline mode.
Yeah, usually they just run towards you when you're close enough. And online, they're always on a cycle. They're just running around, and you have to actively drive into them. But here, you see those. They are triggered by him with the mark there.
Yeah,
they are just running through you.
Mark,
so,
yeah. But compared to like online, these guys are absolutely brutal. They will attack you. They will, because they will target you. They don't really target the CPUs. They will like aggro onto you. Anyway, pretty boring track, so pretty self-explanatory. Take it away with a few donations.
Yeah, sure.
Sure thing. We have a $10 donation coming in from Was00 saying, Tinkario came to ESA 2023 and say, wow. 3 days later. 3 days later, every person say on the ESA Summer 23 event, wow! Back to you guys.
Shouts to life in the crowd. One of the homies I met here at ESA. This is my first ESA event, and I have to say, literally this time, I'm the week of my life. Holy cow. Everyone here is amazing, and I love you all. Duo? Duo? All right, well, we're 4 of 32 done, and this bit still isn't old yet, so I'm surprised. Anyway, we're moving on to the next race. Hopefully it's not a boring track, but it's Daisy Circuit.
It's a brilliant track.
This track's all right. I'm going to shout-outs actually to Logan, good friend of mine, and one of the greatest Mario Kart Wii runners to ever touch a controller.
Yeah,
recently got his 100th world record in the game, only the second player to ever do it on this track a couple of days ago. He has 100th world record of 5 years of playing the game. So shouts to Logan, who's actually got the world record in this category with both hands. So yeah, shouts to Logan.
I mean, yeah, technically for online play it's a bit boring because it's like, especially like the cones, because the cones slow down you so much. So, but in time trial it's very technical actually, because you can do a lot of things with the mini tour. You can basically drift over the first part where Rox is.
I mean, I can try something.
Oh yeah,
it's not gonna go well, but
yeah, here, yeah.
Ooh!
God gamer.
Yeah, that saves like 0.0.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of super minute stuff.
Yeah.
Like even drifting. A lot of this game, you don't want airtime. So usually what you're gonna see me doing, instead of, what I have to do right now, hop, then drift, if you ever see me like try to get air off of anything, I'm gonna try to do that like right here. Oh, never mind, I didn't get enough air from it. But okay, here's a good example. Right here, fall off the edge. During that, I'm gonna start my drift, so I don't have to hop later from that airtime. I'm not gonna go for that trick again, even though it was really cool. I need to go out, I need to keep the win. The reason I keep missing that is because I'm going for something called a stair dive, which is basically just a lower jump on the stairs. Like I said, airtime is bad, and I was trying to reduce it by trying to jump at the very edge of that trick ramp, so you get shot downwards. And unfortunately I failed it. Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Doesn't save too much, doesn't lose too much. And that's Daisy Circuit. And okay, maybe that's not Daisy Circuit. That's Daisy Circuit. All right, there we go. Shouts to everyone who showed up today. Holy crap. It's super cool just to look backwards and see everyone in the world.
Yeah, like there's so many people.
Like literally people are standing in the back because we don't have enough chairs in this room. That's crazy. We got the GOAT, Delfino Square. This track is amazing. One of the better ones from DS for sure. Which is filled with amazing tracks. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, let's go.
So basically, here's another track, a good track to explain the difference between skips and no skips. Skips really isn't the greatest term to use for what they actually are. It's basically something that skips a key checkpoint, which is, if I were to try to describe it, knowing how much I waffle, we would be here all day times 10. Anyway, here's the cool stuff. It's called the Shroomless cut. It's called that because it's Shroomless and it's a cut, but it's not. Oh. Anyway, so this is Delfino Square, and the reason, so skips and no skips, actually, what I was talking about earlier before I was so really interrupted. Basically, the game checkpoint system is kind of iffy. Something Salt makes a video about this, like, the famous guy. You can go watch that. And there's a bunch of videos explaining it. I am not the person to be explaining it. I'll tell you that.
Don't worry, I got you.
You're not either, trust me.
I actually watched the Summoning Soul video before it, so I can't.
I mean,
yeah.
So did a lot of people. I think that has like 6.9 million views. It was a very nice number if I do say so myself.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, round 2. But yeah, so this is not considered a skip. It doesn't skip any key checkpoints. It's just your basic run-of-the-mill cut that you'll find anywhere. But
yeah,
I'm going to live that time. Thank you. Shouts to me. That's really hard to do in general. So, yeah. I'm glad I got that at least once. Hopefully I get it twice.
I mean, if you have both ends, that would be much easier.
That'd be sick. Yeah, it'd be great. Anyway, another thing to explain this track, chain wheelies. Basically, wheelies in this game, it's the only game there is. You have a very, very, very small frame window to get a what's called a chain wheelie.
Yeah,
1 frame to get a perfect chain, which is where you just frame perfectly, hit the D-pad to wheelie again as right after your first wheelie ends. It's just a timing thing, and it can save a lot of time throughout the run. And this one has a lot of chain wheelies, so yeah.
Yeah, with a chain wheelie, you basically... Oh, let's go.
That was perfect. That's how you want to do that.
That was how you want to do it. Yeah, with your chain wheel, you basically keep all your speed. With at Funky, it's like 97. You just keep it all the speed during the chain wheelie. If you lose it, you just lose the speed as well, and that like costs you in the long term. Especially on such a long straight, you need to build up speed again.
Yeah, so 224, that's really not great, but you know what? It's okay. We're here, we're vibing, we're having a great time, aren't we? We're duowing. So, next up, we have a track that I know and love. Surely, I know exactly what it is. It's Luigi's Circuit. Yeah, so this is the first track of the cup, first track of the game, baby's first Mario Kart track. It's Luigi's Circuit. There's not too much to explain here, so take it away with the messages.
Yeah. Sure thing. We have, first of all, a $5 donation from Anonymous. No comment, but putting that towards the Final Fantasy IX Steiner's name for SMAB. And then we have $5 from Slim Jim saying, "My guys, Rox and Bernard, live on stream. What a time to be alive." Also, everyone in the audience, can I get a duo? Thank you very much. I hope we can maybe get a small train of $5 donations with duo. That would be amazing and would absolutely make my day.
It would make mine too. And hey, we're helping out a great cause. So absolutely get those donos in. Oh, I can go a cool thing. Hold on. This is actually, I will do it next lap because I had a bad angle. But there's a cool thing I'm going to do. It's going to lose time. But it will look cool. And honestly, when do I not look cool? Come on, let's be real. But it's going to look super cool. But yeah. So Luigi's Circuit, obviously, people think that Yoshi's Circuit is actually the only, like GCN Yoshi Circuit from Double Dash is the only track ever to be shaped like a character. This track is actually also shaped like Luigi if you look at the minimap. Anyway, cool thing. Yeah!
Whoa.
Usually I was supposed to end up on the road, but that works too. Oh, I'm not losing to Peach. I'm not losing to Toad either. This is going to be the battle of the century. Are you ready for this? Wait, I'm losing to Toad.
Oh.
No! Ain't no way! No! Okay, well, pack it up. Runs over. Now, you're allowed to lose. Theoretically, I can just take my hands off the controller and just let the game play itself, because once 11th place finishes, the game is over, even if you're 12th place. So you just have to beat the game. Like, you can do literally a slow run, which is you don't touch the controller. Anyway, we're in Grubble Volcano. This is the first skip of the game. Hopefully they don't mess this one up, because that'd be really embarrassing.
So we start to set up with driving off.
Yeah, so we need to go backwards here because we need to get on this rock to the left. And this is probably one of the most famous shortcuts in all of anything ever. So I'm going to line up with the rock. I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit that. I hit the wrong button, but we're still fine. We're on the rock. We're on the rock. Okay, then I'm going to drive very carefully around this rock. This rock.
How do you do that? Like, what the hell?
So yeah, so basically I'm going to drive around it. I'm going to go over that hump. That's really important. I'm in first place somehow.
What?
Oh, man.
This is no way.
Oh, wow. 30-second lap. Oh, man. This is really nervous. This is insane. Okay, make sure to go over this hump. All right. Then we're going to go across this line right here. All right. 11-second lap right there. Holy crap, he's moving. He's driving, he's speeding, and he's doing a lot of other things. But we don't talk about that.
You just left the goals.
So anyway, that's a 52-second track right there. Yeah.
So how that works is basically duo.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works, actually. Duo is how that works.
Yeah, no, how that works is there are multiple checkpoints, key checkpoints, and when you drive through one, the previous one gets unloaded, and since so there are one loaded in front of you and one behind you, and as long as you don't load the one in front of you, the last one is still loaded. So when we drove off that mountain, we just hit basically the last one again, the last key checkpoint, and then it just counts the lap. Why? Because the game is just confused and thought we went through the whole lap because we hit the last checkpoint.
Yep. It makes no sense, and that's why we love it.
Yeah. It just doesn't keep track of if we hit all of them. It just checks if we hit the last one and then the finish line.
So, moving on. We're on SNES MC3. This is another one that's in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as a DLC track. And it's very fun, actually. It's a super fun track just to drive around, to time trial especially. I love time trial this track. It's super basic, super flat, so it's just moving. And it's not necessarily a Funky Kong track. Usually we play with Daisy, who's got the tighter turns, which is the second best character to use. Because she also has the speed, but she also has insane drifting. Like, she can take turns super tight.
Yeah.
But the weight just really isn't there, and she can get bumped around by everything. But, you know, in time trials, that doesn't really matter. So, you know, it's really useful in tracks where there's a lot of super tight turning like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's especially fun in like a clan war because it's all about the shock. So everybody gets their stars to dodge or the mega shrooms, and then just tries to cut at the end. So it's always a mess.
Oh yeah, this track, we call it a luck track on the online community because, you know, you gotta get lucky to win it.
Yeah, because basically the last half is just all off-road where you can cut through the game. Track.
So, moving on. We got another track that is incredibly so amazing that you have no idea what's coming up. Gold Mine! The Gold Mine's goated. I love this track. This is another big skip coming up. Hopefully I can get it. It's really hard, especially with one hand. And so, yeah, this is... Razor, I'm going to go backwards. Why am I going backwards? That's a great question. So, I need item boxes. This is why I'm using strategic items, because this is automatically guaranteed to give me a mushroom. Boom. Mushroom. And so, what I'm going to do is going to go over here. I'm going to, like, I don't know, somewhere like here-ish. And then I'm going to pause buffer again, and the reason I'm pause buffering is just so I can move my hand around the controller. And because we're timed by in-game time, actually, this has nothing to do with the speedrun. I can submit to the leaderboard. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't add up to my timer. But this is an event, so maybe I should keep going. And I'm going to fail to skip. Yeah. So we're going to give that a bunch of tries. Like I said earlier, I have as many times as I can until Yoshi, who I'm probably going to get last in this race, or I guess 11th, finishes. So we're going to keep going until we get it, because I'm just here to show off cool stuff, not necessarily go fast. Hopefully I can go fast while showing off cool stuff. Anyway. No, that's not gonna work. I need to get onto the pipe itself, and you'll be able to tell once the respawn is not right here. Uh oh, the CPUs are back. So once the CPUs are back, things get really tricky because they like to, you know, be in your way. Like Bowser, just head-on collision right there, head right for me. This is so hard. You have to hit the jump button so close to the edge there. And I want to hit, and basically this works very similar to the Grum Volcano glitch.
Yeah.
Where I'm trying to skip past the hitbox of this checkpoint over here, of the finish line checkpoint, and make it into the checkpoint of the one over there. That was really close. Not quite. The thing is, I'm really scared of going early because I don't want to look like an idiot and not jump. Anyway, looks like we have a few messages. War Games, take it away.
Sure thing. We got $5 from Ali Fox, simply saying "Duao."
Wow.
And then we got Galactic with $5, and my man is Schmovin, the king of New York, back with another sick run. Also, crowd Duao. Thank you for starting this amazing train of Duo.
Shots to Alan Stick. Both homies. I'm going to keep trying this, and I will keep trying this until something stops me. Because I'm showing it off. Oh, I forgot to hit the jump button. I will show it off, and it will be cool unless I can't show it off. Then we're going to forget this track existed, okay? Yeah, so, funny story about this one. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played this one-handed in a very long time, so I did a D-Rust run of the practice room earlier. I got this first try. And then I went back to like continue practicing it because I knew it's really hard, and I wasn't able to get it once. So you know what? Here we are. And honestly, you know, it isn't a true Rocks_speedrun without something going horrendously, awfully, terribly wrong. Waluigi, I needed you to not do that. That was really rude. Rosalina, I'm begging. Oh wait, wait.
I would go a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, Yoshi finished. I mean, I got last place, but if we're playing golf, that's really good. So, yeah. Anyway, Duao? All right, moving on. This track is hopefully will go better. Oh, God, no.
That's another glitch one, so...
Oh, God, no. Okay, so if I get this, first off, there is a 1 in 1,000 quadrillion billion % chance I get this. So I'm going to wait here. I'm going to bag a little bit. So I need shrooms. I'm going for the ultra shortcut. I'm not going to get it because this is one of those tricks that I barely can do two-handed.
Yeah.
And if I can do it one-handed, literally, everyone owes me money. I'm sorry. But It's not gonna happen, so don't worry. Anyway, I'm going for triple shrooms, and even if I can do the first part, I'd be surprised because I came so bad at the first part.
Yeah, it's really hard because you can first go out of bounds, or like a bit out of bounds, and then you basically come back into the track.
That shroom landed on me, and I was not expecting it. It's fine. I'm still in last, so I should... Oh my god, I missed the starter boost. You're actually going to see me... You might have noticed me accelerating by... Oh, get the star! Oh, that's really lucky!
That's a very rare.
That is lucky, yeah. I forget what the exact odds are, but they're not amazing. I'm gonna... I was gonna try to back first room. Okay. Well, maybe I'm not going for the glitch because I failed so hard I couldn't even do it. Which, you know what? That's probably better. I'm probably gonna be saving time by not going for it. Let's be real. Yeah. Actually, unless I get triple shrooms right here.
Probably.
I might. There's a very high chance. One shroom. I can't go for it with one shroom.
You technically can, but it's very hard. So you see on the left side here, you basically go out there onto the box, and then you flip into the track again with a wall clip. It's really precise. And when you back end the track, you can hear hop over. And because the game is so confused very well, that you can actually count around, but for the lap. And that's, yeah, it's really hard. And
it's so hard.
Yeah. Like it looks really cool. So if you want to see it, look at MKWRs, and then you can find all the world records for this and many other Mario games.
And all the other Mario Kart games, yeah.
Mario Kart games.
Yeah, shouts to MK World Records for keeping track of everything. But yeah, I just want to shout out Demon, the GOAT of Maple True Way.
Oh, yeah.
Forever and always will be. Had the record on this since like 2013 or something.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah, absolutely insane, but glitch and no glitch. So anyway, I had the shroom, so I was able to do the cut, except I lost time, so I didn't hit the boost panel. But you know, not the end of the world. But yeah, looks like a few messages, so War Drums, take it away.
Sure thing. It really looks like this train is picking up steam because we got $5 from Yatogami saying, fun fact about this run since his name is Duao. If he gets world record, we all have world record.
That's true. That is true.
Enjoy the rest of the run and don't let me hang. And give me a Duao.
Duao. Shouts to Yato.
We also have $5 from Nuki saying Duao.
Duao.
Proud to see you on the main stage, Roman. You really are that guy. Glad my Wii was blown out and yours is lost. Us Americans are so alike. Happy I could be here for this one. My only requests are a shout out to yourself and a Duao from the crowd.
Duao.
Can I have one more?
Oh, of course, keep going.
All right, we got $5 from Broodley saying, hi, Rox. Good luck with your run, buddy. Also, Duao.
Duao.
We're at Parkway,
guys.
That's another Daisy track.
This track's really
There's
hard. There's
also two glitches, which one is very hard and the other one is still very hard.
Oh, yeah. I guess I can do one of them, but I would.
Yeah, like you can basically really off there onto the ramp.
Yeah, I would want to shroom for it, but I guess.
Yeah, that's.
I'll go for it once next lap. I was not planning to go for it, and I have not practiced it. So you know what? There's a very little chance I get it. But if I get it, it looks cool and saves like 1 second. So you know what? Maybe it's worth. But it's incredibly difficult. So you know, no, the chances are not likely. But anyway, shouts to everyone who's been donating. Yato, who I met like yesterday, truest homie I've ever met in my life. Holy crap. What a cool dude. Fiona, Nuki, who just did the Power Wash run, who I've known for way too long. I need new friends. I'm joking, I love you. And Brula, who I've also known forever from the MKW community. Shouts to all you guys for donating, and everyone else is donating. So anyway, I'm going to attempt this. I don't even remember how to do this two-handed, so if I can do this one-handed.
It would be amazing.
Nah, no. I didn't even get a jump. Usually you get airtime, you can clip through that fence, and then go back to the checkpoint, turn around, and it's about as confusing as it sounds. So we'll just drive. We'll just drive.
So, and the other major glitch actually is right at the beginning. You bounce off of the start line, which is pretty funny actually. And you basically enter down the cave where Rox was earlier already, and then you can basically just complete the lap and do another try if you want, because it only takes one shroom.
That's true, but it is so insanely difficult. Very like, I can count the number of people who have done like that glitch 3 for 3 on like 4 hands. Like that's it.
It's really hard. But there is thankfully now a ghost which you can basically place, which shows you where to line up. But it's still like, it's so insane.
Hard. Like the way it works is that you use the finish line as a horizontal wall, not a ceiling, or a floor, a horizontal wall, which allows you to clip through vertical walls. And it's just this game is so weird, man. It's so weird. But that's why we love it.
MKV physics are the best physics.
They truly are. They truly are.
They're so consistent, but at the same time so weird.
Oh my god, they are. Oh my god. But yeah, this track, like I was saying earlier, one of the more difficult tracks to drive is funky. Just so these turns are super tight. It's absolutely Daisy track to the max. Especially this last turn. Oh, this last turn sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
especially when you try with a shroom cutting up there.
The shroom is rough. Yeah, the last turn I had a hole in my middle chip there. Usually you can chain. All said and done, going for that failed that skip, not too bad, honestly. But yeah, we're moving on to, I don't know, because it's random. I completely forgot that's random. Hold
on.
Peach Gardens! Shout out to Hex Speedruns, my best friend in the whole world. This is his favorite track ever. In the A version, but you know, this is the better version. This is the GOAT Peach Gardens. Anyway. That is on purpose. I promise that's on purpose. I do want to bag here because there's a massive just grass cut in the very beginning that just saves a ton of time. So it's faster to actually just burn out, bag, and then get over here and then get the shroom, boom. And then now we have shrooms for the rest of the laps. So we can do that on all 3 laps now.
Also, especially now in the end, we have a very weird slip mechanics during the drifts, which will come up pretty soon, which is
Oh, I missed it. That's fine. Yeah, so that basically what I'm going to try to do is called a slip drift, which is where I'm going to try to drift and like get airtime, so I get more airtime. I have no idea. I'm going to be completely honest. I got no clue how it works. I just kind of do it. But just know that it makes that area a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, basically you go from left side, which you need to drift directly to the right side.
Yeah, we're going to go around the dog and then do this grass cut again. The good thing about being able to use the mushrooms is that I can let go of the A button, so which is why I'm able to like jump to the L button without having to pause. So, over here, we're gonna try this again. Here we go.
Yep.
Boom.
Looks good.
Yeah, there we go. I didn't really do a slip drift. I just kind of held it. That's easier too. That works. Whatever works. You know what? Whatever gets the job done. Obviously, you want to be just be karting, not just be doing anything else.
Just karting.
Shouts to Nathno. Anyway, right here. Yeah, so lap 3, gonna be doing the same things again. Looks like we got a message. Go for it, War Drums.
Sure thing. We have a nice little $5 donations from the lovely Nico Plays Things saying, "Hi Rox, Nico here. Hope you're having fun playing one-handed. But why is it not item rain?" Also, Duo.
Shouts to Nico. Nico's a homie. Been for a while. ESA moderators. Oh, ESA moderator. So
yeah,
and actually brought up something called Item Rain, which is a game mode in CTGP created by the wonderful Mr. Bean and Chatters, where literally items fall from the sky and land on the track, and you can collect them, and it is chaos incarnate. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. But not only that, but in CTGP there's also something called 200cc mode, which is exactly what it sounds. It's just dual. It's just 200cc. So yeah. So that's a bunch of things. On top of 218 new custom tracks made by the community, created within Marco Wii, to be played within Marco Wii, that is playable to you for free. Shouts to Mr. Bean for literally the life of the community. Anyway, I did not mean to burn out there. That one was on accident. I'm going to say it's on purpose because I want to. So this track is my least favorite track in the game. This is track number 32, in my opinion.
Volunteer together with GBA Shy Guy Beach.
Absolutely.
For a lot of people.
This track is so bad, and the reason for me is because the ice physics.
Yeah.
90% of the track, except for this little cave section, maybe not 90, but like 85, I guess, is covered in ice, and the slipperiness is really slippery. The only good things about this track are the penguins. Look at these little penguins. They're amazing. Look at them waddling away. Until I run into them, then I become their biggest hater. But until then, they're chilling. They are chilling because it's cold. Get it? Because it's Sherberland. Anyway, this track actually has a major skip where you can clip off of the pole, get a ton of height. Like I'm talking about like a ton of height. Make it far enough to reach the checkpoint behind the finish line, respawn there, and then have the lap count. And it saves a lot of time. I think world record is a 112. time trial with the record, or with that, and without it is a 2:0 something by Sosis. This is actually on this track, the no glitch record on this track. Longest lasting world record. I believe it's the only record left from 2019. I think everything else is 2020 to present. I just slammed directly into that wall. But yeah, shouts to Sosis for being the go to this track. Another interesting thing about this track is because of its ice physics, the fastest vehicle isn't Funky in the Flame Runner or Daisy in the Mach Bike, but it is in fact Toadette in the Magic Cruiser.
Yeah.
Which you might be like, wow, that sounds really stupid. Well, it is. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Whoever said that in the crowd, correct.
But she has the highest off-road stat, which is really important here on the ice because this whole section is basically off-road. And for the longest time, we're also on GBA Shy Guy Beach, which has a very similar off-road physics and has a lot of water, which counts also as off-road. We just basically took her and then like drove on the edge of the whole track.
Oh yeah.
For the longest time, until a lot of people just started using on Shy Guy Beach, Funky and Spear, yeah.
Which we'll get into a little later.
Yeah.
But because this track is ice, that is considered off-road. So I'm actually going slower than top speed normally. I'm going to use the Shroom because I have it. I might as well just use it. And because you're going slower than top speed, normally the off-road set, Toadette and the Magic Cruiser just zooms.
Yeah. And Toadette and the Magic Cruiser is the only vehicle combination that is actually fast enough on off-road to do a drift.
True, yeah. We got BC Wii. I love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. There's a cool glitch here. I'm not going to be doing it because it's stupidly hard, especially as Funky, especially with one hand. I'm burning out again, by the way. That was unintentional. I just have been playing. Okay. This is going to sound like major cope. But the reason I'm burning out so much is because recently, me and a couple of my friends here at ESA organized a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament, 200cc, and shout outs to my man Tim Cario for winning it in the back there. He's back there somewhere. My go for real, him Cario, as we like to call him, for winning it all, to nobody's surprise, the GOAT of MK Deluxe here at ESA. However, I'm the GOAT of MK Wave. Sorry, Tim. Never mind that. I'm words eaten immediately. But yeah, this track super difficult. This is one of the hardest tracks in general to time trial because just of how precise everything is and how the physics work with the track. Like these geysers, they're on. I can't remember if they're random on cycles, but there's so much technical stuff that goes into it. And shouts to Zeke or BPDK for having the record on this for literally as long as I can remember. Just being the goat of it. They had it for so long. It's like insane. They literally had a strat named after them where they jump off that ramp, the super edge of it, get a super low trick, and it's like the craziest thing you've ever seen since sliced bread. And we all know how crazy sliced bread is.
So yeah, basically the glitch is on the other side actually from the ramp that Rox just went through. And you basically can go with the ramp really, really high, and then you can basically skip up to this point here, which is crazy. You need to see it to actually believe it.
No.
Because
I guess I can go for it. I'm not going to get it, but
yeah.
I can go for it. It looks cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if I fail, it looks cool. So, might as well. I will fail it. Like, I will fail it. But it will look cool no matter what I do. It's failing in style. And you know what? That's what I do best. Let's be real.
Like, hitboxes are just on the side where you drive most of the time. So basically, when we're not on a track, when we go into the track again from the outside, it's actually all can just go through. You need to be on the other side.
Yeah, I do need to go to the other side. Hold on. Okay. So
there we go.
Basically, what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is gonna be rough. The blooper. Basically, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Through,
Basically, there through the ceiling, you could have gone through.
Yeah.
If you went high
I've never done that before one-handed. So you know what? The chance of me making that were slim to none. And by slim to none, I mean none to none. Anyway, we're coming to the end of BC Wii. My favorite bounce castle of all time. I'm not biased at all.
It's like one of the best, definitely.
It's so sick.
It's top 5 tracks for sure.
Oh, in this game, it's so sick.
This game has a lot of good tracks, especially the original ones.
Absolutely. So, moving on. I'm not exactly sure how many tracks we are through this. Looking at the timer, I think we're almost halfway there.
Yeah.
They're right here. I'll be able to see. 60-32. This is after this race is the halfway point, and it's Yoshi Stinking Falls. I hate this track. Yoshi Falls is, oh my god, this is my third least favorite track of the game, and it's just so boring. Like, it's just... Yeah. And people that defend it say it has a banger soundtrack. The music sounds like a frog. I'm not kidding. And yeah, basically we just drove an entire lap, and it looks like we have a couple of donations, so War Jumps, take it away.
My pleasure. We got a $5 donation from Shadowfrost, simply with Duao. And then we have a $25 donation again from Yatogami, saying, Yo Rocks, thanks to you too, fam. Thanks for everyone in this crowd watching and shouting the name out. I have a request for you. If you ever find a new skip, can you call it the Duao skip? Thanks in advance. Let's go, crowd. Can I get a Duao?
Duo!
And lastly, we have $5 from OKNEM or OKNEM, saying top 10 Rocks moments. This does not make the list. Shout outs to all the homies in the crowd, especially Tim for inventing Mario Kart Wii. That definitely helped the situation. Also, Duo!
Oh my god.
Bro's literally driving with one hand. How can that not be a top 10 moment?
I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah,
Actually,
I agree. This is absolutely amazing. Can we get some hype for this amazing display on this we're seeing here?
Yeah, shouts to Frosty, Yato again, obviously. All three of these guys are in the crowd. Frosty, Yato, and Octum. Octum being the GOAT. Coming out with an ESA vlog coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. And by soon, I mean probably not soon. The last one took him 4 months, but we don't talk about that. I'm sorry, Octum. It's okay. But it'll be a banger. I'm featured in it, actually, believe it or not. But yeah, shouts to Octum, does amazing stuff for the entire multi-Mario community, as well as other communities. One of my goats, for real, for real.
So yeah,
anyway,
track.
Desert Hills.
Yeah.
This track also has an ultra shortcut. It's not really an ultra shortcut, but it's called a glitch. I don't even think it gives a key checkpoint. But you use so basically right here, you book a right next to the lake, and there's a wall there. You clip that wall and clear the lake. It really doesn't save that much time, and it's really stupidly hard. And if you would never see anyone go for it in a full game 32 skips run, even with both hands. So we're not gonna be doing it. We're just gonna be vibing in the hills.
Yeah, even if you get the wall clip off there, most of the time you don't even get enough height from it. So it's really, really stupid. And you're better off just going all glitch here.
So, moving on. Desert Hills. This track is another pretty boring one in my opinion. We are halfway through the run, unfortunately, which means very small amount of me left. I know. Everyone loves seeing me so much and hearing me waffle so much, especially according to the Mafia game we played last night, where I wasn't blackmailed twice immediately, where I wasn't able to talk for the first 3 rounds, and then instantly murdered. That was a lot of fun. Thanks, guys behind me, who I played with.
Damn, I wish I was there.
We'll play more Mafia. But for real, if you... oh no, the first power of the run. I have to mash D-pad up there, like the trick button, to avoid it. But because of where it happened, I still got screwed over anyway because, right before off-road. Not the greatest placement.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have any doubts of coming to ESA and oh, it's too much money, oh, it's a lot of money, don't worry. I trust me, I know, I had to pay. But oh my god, literally the greatest week of my life so far, and it's Wednesday. And you know what Wednesday means. So... Oh, track number 31. Woo, Tiger Beach. But yeah, this has literally been the greatest week of my life. I want to thank everyone here for making it happen, making it a reality. If you told, me from years ago that I'd be one day doing a run here at ESA in Sweden with my best friends in the whole world, I would believe that you would be capping. And I'd be proud of myself for how far I've come. So yeah. Anyway,
not only one, but 2 runs.
Oh, true. Yeah, I did a Kirby run earlier. Go watch that VOD. I did definitely not go overestimate with Eno on my couch, the owner of ESA. That wasn't embarrassing in the slightest. It's okay. But it was content, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is another track. The reason I don't like this track is because of that stupid pirate ship throwing bombs. I'm surprised I haven't been pipe bombed yet. With it just landing on my face.
Yeah, don't worry, it will happen. But
yeah, and these crabs, they move completely randomly, and they can just block you out wherever you want to go. There is a cool thing, this ramp, Wow, I got a super low jump there. Basically, if you jump and trick at the same time on one of those ramps, we'll see more of it later in Bowser's Castle 3, then you get a super, then you get what's called a low trick. And it's called that because it is a trick that is low. So, yeah. Anyway.
I think since this track is so shit, we can... oh, sorry. We just can't go for a donation.
We can go for a message. More jump, take it away.
Sure thing. And speaking of Bowser's Castle 3, we have a $10 donation. Wow. Speaking is hard.
Sorry.
From Danny204. Since you didn't get the skip on Goldmine, $10 for every lap you do BC3 Ultra.
Oh. Ultra.
Is that a deal?
Ultra. $10 for BC3 Ultra. Okay, I got you. Whoa. I've never done BC3 Ultra one-handed. Usually what I do is bag for shrooms and just do the normal one-handed skip. But I will attempt the Ultra. Yeah, I'll attempt the Ultra. But I guess now I just have to keep going for it until I get it now. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Aww.
I guess I gotta get it. It's fine. I guess I just to be good. You know. Anyway, this is the shortest track of the game. Ghost Valley 2 SNES remake. This track is a ton of fun. You can schmoove. And I'm gonna try something.
Oh.
Okay. No more trying stuff. Note to self: do not try stuff on the marathon stage unless you have already practiced it. I say right before I do a thing that I was donated to do something I've never done before on the marathon stage. But yeah.
Very short track. You can also, with the finish line, skip a bit of the track here. Basically, you bounce off and land here again. That's
wow,
all.
Toad just got rolled.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot to hit the trick button.
Yeah, basically what Rocks try to do is skip on the ledges there and get a bit of more tighter circle there. So you would normally do that optimally every lap. But since he's only one-handed, it's a bit iffy to do.
It's really hard. One-handed drift and tricking is really hard to do.
Yeah.
Just because of the way this is all set up for my hand. But I can try it right now and get it because, you know, I'm goated like that. Anyway, I got a couple streams. Let's use them. There, and low trick. No, low trick. Unfortunate. We get a high trick, it loses time. Yeah. That's Ghost Valley 2. That one horrendously. Anyway. But yeah. Another thing to do. Another warning I have to say, don't try this run at home. This is a hand killer. This is a recipe straight for carpal tunnel. I have the dexterity because I play a bunch of instruments and stuff, so I'm like used to my hands feeling like they don't work. But I will definitely be feeling this in the morning and after the run. It's definitely a workout. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you're already trained with not having, you know, unless you're trained with your hands. And I'm debating on saying if I should say this on stream or not, but but you know, as someone who's really good with my fingers, it's
Well, Toad's Factory, anyways.
Yeah, Toad's Factory. Track. This track's goated. It's great music. There is an insanely difficult skip you can do here.
You basically clip off a box that is moving, which makes it really hard.
It's the only shortcut that uses a moving target.
Yeah.
I'll point it out where it is, when it is. Also, real quick, that ramp that I just went off of at the end there, I'm trying to get a low trick every time by doing a double jump. It works a little bit differently than the other low tricks. But yeah, I'm trying to get super low air off of more or less everything.
Yeah, but this track is really fun.
Right here. Yeah. That last box to the right that you missed right there that I just passed, you clip off of it as it's falling off the edge with the mushroom, and you land like right here-ish. Yeah. And it's insane that anyone is anywhere able to do that ever.
I think it's only possible in time trials anyways because the boxes are different there because you can't break the boxes there. So they're like steel. But yeah, this track is really cool because it's also cycle-based, so you have to do a lot of stuff. Also, it has, at the end there, you saw the pond, you can actually do what's called a shortcut there.
Yeah, you can do leg skip.
Yeah, you can leg skip and do that shroomless, which is really cool.
I will not be going for it because it is stupidly hard with one hand. I practiced that strat so much, I just cannot get it at all with one hand. It's just so difficult because you have to like hold the control the other way. It's just, maybe one day, but not today.
Yeah, even people would.
I mean, I can try it. Screw it.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Go.
Screw it.
Oh,
yeah. I had to let go of the the joystick there.
Yeah.
Which is why that didn't work, which is unfortunate.
He didn't get the height to make it, but that was still a very
Yeah,
good
you saw the idea.
Yeah.
You saw the vision. That'd be crazy if I got that, though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
would've been
get
high.
destroyed, Peach. Yeah. Wow.
I love the energy here in this room.
Anyway. Yeah, shouts to everyone coming into the room. Holy crap. Y'all are insane. Rainbow Road! Oh boy. Oh boy. This track is notoriously difficult for being really difficult. And
Yeah.
wait, hold on a second. Is notorious for being really difficult. I'm playing with one hand.
Yeah.
So, and I'm already off to a great start. Burning out and slamming to a fence. So, you know, let's see how this is going to go.
Yeah, but fun fact about this track, it's the only track on non-Dutch that has a world record with Kart.
True, very true. The reason Kart is faster because at the very beginning of the lap, where that giant hill is at the beginning, you know what's called a moon jump. But with the Kart, you can do a drifted moon jump and also skip that little ramp section and land where the boost panels were earlier. Anyway, I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not, one, not in a Kart, two, not that insane. I'm insane. Like, let's get that clear. I am not the smartest human being alive, and I'd be the first to admit that. But I was smart enough to not go for the Rainbow Road Kart shortcut in a full game RTA speedrun.
Although you can here skip the turn.
You can do front skip, but that's actually only faster with the Kart, yeah.
Yeah, that's so unbelievably hard as well. So
another unbelievably hard thing is the Ultra shortcut that was completed recently. Like, for years we knew it was possible to do the Ultra shortcut here, which is basically going from right in front of the finish line to the last section after the cross paths. And it took, I believe, like 5-6 years for someone to finally do it, and now a couple people have done it. We found more consistent methods using outside drift, actually, which people believe to be the meta for skips in the future, based on their jank hitboxes.
Yeah, it's stupid hard. And
I'm gonna do something stupid real quick.
Nope.
Well, never. Hold on.
Oh, no.
I have all.
Yeah, when you have enough speed from the trick there, from the ribbon, you can actually just bounce over there. Yeah, what the hell. But yeah, this is probably one of the best Rainbow Road.
Oh, this Rainbow Road's amazing.
Yeah.
It would be. I would love this track to come back to Nate. Hopefully they don't butcher it like they butchered some other tracks. Toad just placed the most insane banana I've ever seen in my life. I could not avoid that. I landed on it.
Huh? Yeah.
Saved. Yeah. Just had to jump a bunch.
This ramp is, it's not nice to you normally.
Yeah.
You will mess that up at some point.
You will. It's rough. All right, I got a shell. I'm not going to use it.
Could have drafted in and take the jump.
Yeah, I could have. That would have been insane if I did that.
Yeah.
But, oh my God, Toad, you got to move out of my way.
Yeah.
He's in the baby booster.
Yeah. Sometimes hitboxes are weird. And then you can't get pushed off. It would have been very unfortunate.
If I get a good angle, I'm going to try the streamless cut again.
Yeah.
This is a super difficult streamless cut that you really don't see anyone doing even on like online races at all.
Yeah,
I don't have the speed for it. I didn't get the trick, so I'm not going to go for it. Anyway, coming to the end of Rainbow Road. Let's add a couple of messages here. War drums, all you.
Sure thing, Rox. We got $5 from OKNM saying, I would like to clarify that Rox will not be featured in the USA Summer Blog.
That's Cope.
After
you know
that
that's Cope.
after that performance in the Warriors Gold Mine. Huh, this sounds familiar.
Hey!
We also have $5 from Hardcore Gaming saying, you're not a real speedrunner if you don't laugh about the same joke for the 1,000th time.
True! Duo!
Also, I got an insane piece of comedy right here. 3, 2, 1, duo! And lastly, we have $20 from Volopia saying, bro is doing a great job. Keep going with those fingers. This has to be the best stream of all ESA. We heard it 100 times, but can we make it happen 100 times more? Can we get a duo?
Duo!
Thank you so much.
I burned out again, but that's actually, wait, no, I did not want to burn out. I completely forgot. All right, so because I got the donation incentive, not the donation incentive, but someone donated $10 every time I hit one, I'm going to go for the Ultra shortcut here. So there are two methods of the shortcut that I can go for this in this track. There is the Shroom cut, super easy, just got to line up, hit the Shroom button, done. But there's the Ultra shortcut, super hard, Shroomless version. Please don't get flattened.
Okay, whoa.
Interesting.
That was it.
Anyway, a bunch of low tricks you can do here. I'm going to do that one, and then stop, and then don't hit that.
Oh, no!
Okay, well, I can't go backwards. Oops. I'm sorry, Danny. Baby Peach, you fool!
Oh, Luigi? No.
Okay. This might not work. It didn't work. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's actually perfect, because it respawns me back. Wait, never mind, it doesn't. Well, I can do this. Hold on. I'm doing the Ultra. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to stop here. We're going to go backwards. All right, so there's a very specific line up here, and oh my god. Wii ball. Just Wii bowling. Just Wii bowling!
Oh, okay. So
I'm going to go for it until I get it. And you know what? You guys are going to be stuck here with me until that happens. Or until someone finishes. So, basically the way this works, I need enough height off the ramp. That was closer. I need enough height off that ramp, but also need to be able to like hit the wall. I don't know how it works. Actually, if I'm being honest, I just know that it does work. I just know how to do it debatably two-handed.
Yeah.
That was closer. That was closer. We're getting closer. We're getting there.
You actually have to move while you're on the jump pad, which makes it more harder for him because he's only on one hand.
Yeah, you have to move, and it's really hard to do precise movements on one-handed because I'm using my index finger to just like use precise movements. So yeah, like you don't see OT runners trying to hass with one hand. It doesn't really work. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I believe. I believe. Like I said, I've never done this before one-handed. So here we go. I didn't go far enough right there. There's a very precise place you have to hit on the on the ramp here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you have to. Yeah. 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 Right, I believe the CPU's on lap 3, so I gotta just hurry up. Okay, that wasn't even close. That was awful. We're gonna.
I mean, the lineup was good, but he just couldn't move.
Yeah, this is insanely hard on one hand. Like I said, usually I go for the easy method because it's easy.
I mean, you could at least show the other Shroomless, I guess.
I cannot do the other Shroomless two-handed.
Really?
I cannot do it. Usually.
Do I teach you right in the moment? Doesn't matter anyways.
Probably better. Yeah. The goal was the ultra.
True.
Okay. So hands are starting to act up. So we got to be careful here. Like I said, care for your hands. Stretch them out. Don't do this at home. Unless you're at my house, in my house, and you're me. Don't be at my house if you're not me, please. Unless I invited you. And you guys in the crowd can come. Aww. It's okay. Not the end of the world.
Let's give him a round of applause for that effort. That was good. Good try. Good try.
It's all for a good cause.
I'm still winning. I'm still winning against the CPUs, and honestly, that's the true sign of a god gamer. Dredger Ruins. This track is the best desert track ever to be featured in a Mario Kart game.
True.
That is true and true. That is an objective fact, according to me.
Bros,
the Sayura facts.
Yeah, facts.
All right. Anyway, I'm going to say hi to Benny who's taking a picture of me. Hi, Benny. I'm going to do something stupid and do the sand hop. This is called the sand hop.
Yep.
I did not get it.
Yep.
Basically, you can hop over the sand. It's pretty, I don't know, self-spender. But I did want to bag for shrooms anyway because I'm going to do what's called, oh boy, this is going to be confusing.
The Ultra.
The DDR Ultra. It is not an Ultra shortcut. I don't know why it's called the DDR Ultra. The community wasn't very smart back in 2009. But yeah, I'm also going to do something called wall glitch here. Hopefully I can get it. It's really difficult. I'm not going to do the wheelie version because I can play it safe there and just take the sand. Usually you're supposed to take the, I don't even know what you're supposed to do casually. I just move. It usually works for me.
It's very
I'm not going to drift here. I'm going to trick here. And then what I'm going to do, okay. Shroom, get up there.
Let's go.
Shroom again. Shroom again. And
normally
good enough. You know what? That's still save time. That's still save time. I'll take that. Honestly, I wasn't even expecting to go for it. I completely forgot that strat existed until I pulled the triple shrooms. So, we'll take it. You know what? That works. Something went right. Let's go!
Whoa!
All right. Wow. Someone tried to snipe me. That was really rude. Yeah. So, we're gonna. Oh, I did not get it that time. Didn't get the back of either, but that's fine. Not too much damage there, so we can just head through.
Yeah, normally you would do the wall clip with a stunt, which makes it much easier in my opinion. It's basically you just stick onto the wall and then just like continue. It's very weird.
I was so close there. I was just
very
like
close.
A couple frames late. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't lose that much time missing it, which is why I went for it. Because, you know, it doesn't lose that much time. Might as well.
Yeah. So, and also this track is just constantly transforming because as you see, the pillars all just collapses during the run. Also, the sand fills up here even more in the
yeah, you'll see this middle section here.
Yeah.
I'm going around. Like,
yeah. There you go.
Yep. There we go. All right, and then we're coming up to the end of DDR, Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill trick.
Oh, absolutely, skill check. And I'm going to go with the Shortuts. That track is a strat that nobody does, but it's fine.
It's almost
fine.
doesn't save any time.
Yeah, that's DDR. Bernard, would you like to tell the story of how you ate 20 McNuggets and hopped in the DDR machine?
I figured out it wasn't that much the nuggets problem. I just figured out I couldn't drink cold stuff anymore, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so I ate 20 nuggets and then like drank a cold beverage and then just played DDR, and then I got the stomach ache. So I'm just getting old, man. Feels bad.
Feels bad, man. Hey, this is the best track in the game. This is the best track in the entire series. This is Koopa Cape for the Wii, not the Mark 8 version. I'm gonna do something stupid. Shroomba.
Oh.
Oh, imagine hit that Goomba over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm up here. You know, my Quick and Crash PB isn't great for those who know. Down in the arcade, but yeah, Koopa Cape. This is my favorite track in the entire series. I love this track to death. I don't know why. It's just goated. I believe they can kind of completely ruin it in Mario Kart 8. I'm sorry. It's still a good track, but it's not this. It doesn't have the same magic. It doesn't have the same feel. It doesn't have the same vibes. They took away the electricity.
Also, it looks too wide. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just looks off.
It's just feels bad. It's still a goated track, and I almost just fell off. If you go into that water at all without a mushroom, you are just be dying. It is, yeah. Anyway, I have this banana. I don't really want it, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna fall off the edge. Apparently, that's unfortunate. I just barely misread the angle there. My trigonometry not up to par.
Although they found another ultra shortcut here, which is insane because they found it like last year or the year before, which is like we have like a lot of shortcuts. We had a lot of shortcuts, and then we thought we figured everything out, and then they just came out with the KC, the Cape shortcut here, and I was like blown away.
It's the community, the glitch finding community in this game is insane. I want to shout out to the task team too. All the tasks for this game are absolutely phenomenal. And you can do some insane stuff in this game, and the taskers prove it. And Peach just absolutely rolled me there. That was really unfortunate. I'm gonna do something really stupid and go here, then use the shroom.
Oh, Peach!
Wow, cool airtime, bro. Looks like Peach got washed away with the lost in the flood. Unfortunate, but we got Toad here, our biggest rival in the baby booster, the Kart for Legends, Kart for Champions. I got another banana. I wanted to try to do the shroom again. Unfortunate, not the end of the world though. Like I said, I was probably gonna miss anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do what's called something stupid, and it's this, the shroomless. And I messed it up.
Almost worked.
Yeah, it was kind of close, but not great. It does not save that much time at all, and actually, I think it loses time unless you do it right, which I did not do very obviously. But we're fine. We're chilling. We're having a good time. Are you guys having a good time in the crowd?
I guess we can go for another donation.
Yeah, we have time for another donation as I finish up KC.
Sure thing. I'm gonna probably butcher this really hard, but I got a $10 donation from Popper saying, let's try some Welsh to have it. I assume that meant duo.
I'm assuming that meant duo.
We also have $15 from Danny saying a little extra for the effort. Enjoying this run at everyone duo.
Thank you, Danny.
And lastly, we have $20 from Joe Cool saying, who let him cook? Back to you guys.
Shout out to Joe Cool. I love Joe. Joe's such a homie. Wish you were here. Wish I was there, honestly. Not now though, but at a different point in time. Anyway, this is Moo Moo Meadows. We all love Moo Moo Meadows. Who doesn't love a little bit of Moo Moo Meadows? I'm gonna try a little trick here. If I get it, it'd be absolutely really hard because it's really hard to get. I got it.
Let's go.
Boy.
That's a low jump.
Yeah, that's really difficult.
For whatever reason, it's just like on the righter edge there, or like I think on the left as well. As soon as you're very on the edge there, you can, for whatever reason, get a low jump. It's very weird.
Yeah, your like bike, your wheel is half on the ramp, half on like the little area next to the ramp that isn't actually a ramp, but still a ramp. It doesn't come as a trick boost. Like that little wood part. See what I mean? So I'm gonna aim like not there. That was awful. It's fine. It doesn't. The low trick doesn't save that much time, and especially in like this type of setting, getting it once is rare enough. So the fact that I got it is impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got cows. They're mooing on the farm,
no speed cow, sadly.
on the meadows.
There's like one cow for whatever reason that's just sometimes glitches out and just runs for their life. It's really funny when it happens.
All right, try to get the look in.
Let's go! Good!
Yeah, and insane line to the finish there. Holy, that was a really good lap. All right. Yeah, that was solid. That was really solid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, coming up next, we have the one, the only, the legendary Waluigi Stadium. I love this track. This track is goated in this game. It's okay, Deluxe, it's pretty good. It's nothing like it is in this game. This game is, I feel like the physics are perfectly made for this track. And you'll see why. Anyway, right here, you might think I'm gonna get hit by that green, but I guess I'm not. Yeah, you can do that. That is cool. And also, you can also do this. Oh, I went a little high. I went a little too high, but you saw the idea. Because, like we said, airtime's bad, right? So what we do, slam against the wall, and it'll jet you down.
Oh, can you do it?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not doing turn step. There's no shot I'm doing turn step. I can barely do that two-handed.
That's like very similar to DDR, where you basically just stick on the wall there and just like, but you have to be a little, you need speed to doing that, so you basically trick and then you do another trick around the ramp, so it's really hard, it's very precise.
This is absolutely one of the most technical tracks in the game. Any time traveler will tell you how difficult it is to time travel this track and like get good at it.
Also,
Here's the wall glitch, hopefully better. Okay, well, that was absolutely horrendous. I didn't hit the trick button. So that when you're tricking, it's really important to hit the trick button. Believe it or not, actually.
Also, this is another track which is totally insane with the shortcut. Yeah, it's... I don't know even how to describe it at this point because it's so weird and complicated.
Yeah, basically, the way it works is at the very beginning, you can jump, bounce off the other side, and then bounce back to like right here, and skip the whole lap. Like you can use, yeah, that's how, Anyway, go watch it for yourselves. I highly recommend watching all the world records. They put so much time into grinding this game.
And shoutouts to Hunter, actually a friend of mine that has the world record on this.
Yeah, shouts to Hunter.
He's so insane.
There we go. That's
for so long. Yeah.
Yeah, the way Hunter got it was insane too because he had a really like bad lap 2 or something, so he thought the run was dead. Just went for it 2 for 2, just for the memes. Got it, and first over 2 for 2. So shout out to Hunter.
Oh my God.
That's a new one. I don't think I've ever gotten stuck like that before on the Piranha. Anyway, I'm destroying these CPUs, and
hard CPUs. Nice back.
Where did that come from? Where did it? What?
Maybe it took the glitch. Because that's actually the location where you would land again.
That is true. The location where you land. All right. So I need to shake my hand out a little bit. Dual. Yeah, we are moving on to another track. We got RBC, Bowser's Castle N64. This is the last track. This is usually where this is the last track of the Lightning Cup. So where, the run would typically end if you're starting from Luigi Circuit. It's pretty close to the end here actually, but it is a it is the longest track in the game, and there is a glitch that only I believe maybe one person, maybe 2 people have done at this point. I'm not sure, but I know Logan for the very long time was the only person to do it. Still might be the only person to have ever done it. In one of the most crazy records you'll ever see. Your angle has to be so pixel precise. It is unbelievable. And he was able to get it once after hours and hours and hours and hours and hundreds of hours of thousands of hours of attempts. And it's still, and it's insane. So huge shout out to Logan once again for being goated. A couple other goats to this game I want to shout out. Luke, who's currently got the most world records of all time. Fox, who used to be an old legend.
Yeah.
I want to shout out to my friend Nick and Troy, who you might know from YouTube fame, for bringing so many people into the community, myself included, back in the baby days of your boy me. I want to shout out, like I said, Mr. Mean Chatters for the amount of work they've done for keeping this community alive. With CTGP, as well as Weeman Lazarati for being able to play stuff online, just in general, Wii games. It's not only MK Wii, you can do it with Brawl, Mario Strikers. Super cool. Highly recommend checking it out. Highly recommend.
Anyways.
That's a new one. I've never seen that before. I should be long dead. I should be a long cooked monkey right at this point. Anyway, that's why they call him the king, the backup king. That's me. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do something called the rail skip.
Yeah.
Basically, it's called that because you do a skip on this rail. And it's really hard with one hand because I have to do spin drift. And I keep not getting it, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I'm doing the skip. I'm just slamming to the wall. So obviously, you don't want to slam into the wall because if you slam into a wall with a car, it usually doesn't end well.
Yeah. So spin drift is basically you start a drift holding in one direction, and during your jump, you just go to the left direction, then like right direction again. And in this case,
it takes
right.
you, yeah, it gives you a little more height and a little more.
Yeah. And then you have a sharper drift. Basically,
yeah, a little more.
At the end.
What's the handling? A little more drift. So yeah. As we finish this up, looks like we got a couple of messages.
Yeah.
Take it away, War Games. War Drums. I'm sorry, I keep messing up your name.
That's totally fine. We got a $5 donation from Yatogami again, saying, "Yo, Joe Cool. We let him cook because duao." And for the next one, I think I got my work cut out for me because we got a $5 donation from Hardcore Gaming saying, "To tambien, tu auzi, dumel, jik you two, duao."
Shouts to Hardcore in the back of my, literally right behind me. Old Galaxy Goat. He kind of fell off, but you know what? We still love him.
Once again, thank you all so much for these amazing donations. We love it.
Wow. Anyway, we have a couple tracks left, and this is the one I was scared of. Yeah, so there's 2 biggies left, and this is one of them. This is Mushroom Gorge. This is one of the big skips. If I get this, I've been practicing this. This is one I was really scared of. I need to wait here until I'm 10th, in which I am. I need to go like here-ish. Maybe like, I'm gonna say more like here-ish. I will be going for this until I get it. It's another pause button for one because I need to do that. I don't. No, there's no shot. Okay, I can save this though. I can save it so I'm not dead. Potentially. Basically. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not dead. That's good. We can have another try of this. I have as many tries as I need until I get it. I really hope I get this because it's such a cool glitch. It was one of the first actually found in the game, along with the Grum Volcano Rock cut, but. That's a side trick, not gonna work. I need a down trick, and it's really hard to get down tricks on the GameCube D-pad because of how small it is. It's fine. I can go get another box and try this again. Usually this is the if I'm doing attempts at home, this is the track I start at, just because this is such a brutal, so brutal. Especially getting a 3 for 3. I need a side trick, dude. Yeah. If I get a side trick, you just slam to the wall. You don't get the momentum. You get different physics from what kind of trick you do, up, down, or side. And I need a down trick for this to work. So, yeah, at least the method I'm doing.
So the basic idea is basically he... See?
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm in the crevice.
The basic idea
is... get left of that crevice.
Yeah. Is that you just go around while you're like wall grinding with that, and then go back to the other checkpoint, and then you can complete the lap. But one-handed is, yeah.
Well,
can't believe he's actually trying that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
No.
Damn.
Okay. I'm sad I haven't even gotten like a fake lap count one. Like usually at this point I make it at this point. I'm kind of sad. Slightly disappointed in myself. It's okay. It's okay. We ball. We move. No, way too early.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to hurry up because I need to finish before Koopa, Baby Mario does. I need to get this Toad. Get out of my way, please. I need to kind of yell at this now.
Oh, goddamn. Oh.
There's no shot. I need to jump. Yeah. No, dude. It's fine. There's one more big glitch that if I get, it'll be really cool. I mean, so after this, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping to get that one. I was practicing. Everyone in the practice room saw me just grinding that one out. I'm really sad about that. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We move. It's supposed to be a showcase run anyway. I'm not trying to go fast. I'm definitely not going fast. But we got DA Summit. This one's goated. There is a double cut I can do, like, you know, the double cut. I will not be doing that. I can try it once, but there's no shot I get it, especially because I've been doing the MK8 version, which is completely different. And I haven't done this one hand in a very long time. I'll mostly just be doing the single. I'll do the double lap one just for the funsies. Because I am gonna be well underestimated. I can tell you that guaranteed. Finally, I'll run underestimate. You wouldn't believe it. Every segment I've been a part of has been overestimate. But I think we finally found the one. All right, so. Oh, I'm going for that again. That was way too close not to go for again. I took that a little too tight. I will be going for that in future laps. Like that, this one I have not done one-handed, I think, ever. So, or at least not in a very long time if I have done it. Oh, I got hit by the Shy Guys too. Unfortunate. I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Blake, who will forever and always be the goat of this track. DKSC for life on Twitch. Has had a world record on this track since before most of you were even born. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Actually, the goat of this track.
If you're born after 2008, then yeah.
All of you now. Fun fact, people who are born in the year 2013 turning 27 this year. So take that for what you will. Let that sink in. All right, anyway, round 2. I don't like this already.
Oh.
Potentially. Oh, that was close. I feel like the Wii Sports will. Someone not getting the startup boost either.
Yeah, it's actually fairly reasonable to take that card with just 2 hands.
Yeah. Yeah, with 2 hands it's not awful.
Yeah.
It's with 1 hand
basically
reminder of playing with 1 hand, guys. Like this is hard. This hurts my fingies.
Basically the idea is you just take the 1 cut, which is no problem at all, and then just drift to the side, which is closest to the other track, which without hitting the wall like he did. What? Like he did in the first round.
Oh, what? There's no way. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a moment and a half. That would literally only happen to only me ever in the history of the world.
That's such a classic Mario Kart moment.
That's the oh my god. There's no shot. Just out of nowhere. All right, we're coming up to the end. I believe we only have 2 or 3 more left. DK Mountain, Coconut Mall, and DK Mountain, Coconut Mall, and another one yet to be determined. Raceway? Did we do Raceway? Mario Raceway.
We haven't done a Raceway.
Mario Raceway. I'm hoping we're on a Coconut Mall. DK Mountain's also a very good track, though. This is a funny one. It's so bumpy.
Yeah.
It's notorious for being super bumpy, and you know. Wow, a red. You usually don't see reds in that at all. Luckily, unlike Mario Kart 8, the reds in this game are god-awful. So, yeah. There is a skip you can do here. I'm not going to be going for it. It doesn't save enough for me to justify bagging. But you can do this.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Oh, wait, okay. I'll try next lap. There's a cool dump thing you can do.
Yeah, basically.
It loses time, but I'll try to show it off. Because at this point, I have 15 minutes left. I got 3 tracks. So just we schmoove it, if I'm being real. All right, anyway, this is the DK Mountain, like, regular cut. It's like, you know, you just do that. And the reason I did take it slow is because that is the fastest way to do it, is taking it slow.
Yeah, you basically, when you do it, normally you just would slow down and then just move with your hand. It's so insanely more easier than on the original, because the original, you have to be drifting there, and it's, like, very hard to set up. You feeling good?
I'm good. My hand's starting to feel it, but you know what? We're almost done. And this has been a blast and a half. I wouldn't want it any other way, except, you know, maybe some glitches to go well. All right.
Yeah.
What if I do this? Oh, come on.
You need to, like, bounce off the...
It loses time, but it just looks stupid, and it's just, like, proof of how
there's another skip there at the...
at the boost panel, yeah. You can flip through the fence.
Yeah,
the boost panel there.
Now you will land basically here with a lot of speed and then try to do the cut again.
Yeah, and it's super difficult, especially with Funky Kong. Usually you only do that with Mark Bike and Daisy.
This is another Daisy track. As you can see, it's a lot of very tight turns.
Super tight turns, yeah, especially in that middle section.
But yeah, the CPUs are very bad at this track.
Oh yeah, they're not good at this track. Yeah. Anyway, final cannon shot up to the Angry Mountain. I drifted the wrong way. That's a new one. No, it's not. I drift the wrong way all the time. Wait. Nope.
Aw. But hey, at least you get... No, not really.
Nah, I just went for that. No point in being stupid.
You didn't, when you do it right, you can basically just wheelie the whole section there.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to do is I was trying to hop as soon as I landed on the ground from that wheelie, and you go flying backwards. And this is gonna, I thought I was gonna fail that.
Yeah.
My finger slipped off the A button there, so I had to like readjust. I'm kind of surprised I made it. Anyway, sub 230, nah, still, that was not a bad DKM,
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Or just one hand.
Oh yes, just with one hand. I've also been sitting on my left hand the whole time, so it's just been like flattened. Like,
I mean, we can hold hands if you want to.
absolutely, bro. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Come on!
Let's go.
I need my hand for this. This is the final ultra skip in the game, and if I don't get it, I will cry. So I'm gonna go for the YOLO method first because might as well, and then I'm gonna go for the stream method. So I'm gonna bag first. But yeah, Luigi, what are you doing, little bro? Anyway, here we go. I'm just gonna go for the YOLO method. If I get this method, hey, I'm not even going for it.
Okay.
That was the worst attempt I think anyone's ever done at anything ever in the history of time. So this is the consistent method. We're gonna go on this rail. We're gonna try to line them up like there-ish. We're gonna try to aim like, God, micro adjustments are so difficult. There-ish. And I'm gonna wait till Funky falls off. Okay? Hardcore gaming reference. But, I was aiming too far to the right. That's fine, that's fine. We have time for this one.
It saves.
This one saves
a ton
of time. I think if I get it, listen, just getting out of bounds is the hard part. After that, it's moving. I am going to try to do fast with the setup, so I'm not. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to wait a while for him to start falling off. It's a little too far right at the same time. Okay, they're on lap 2 now. We still have a little bit of time. I would say I have like 2 or 3 more attempts. Probably, maybe closer to 3 for sure. Okay, I'm going to aim there-ish. Okay. And then I'm going to go right there. Please. 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 No! All right, that's fine. There's items right here. I can get them.
So yeah, basically the idea is clipping in there, and then you can basically drive around the parking lot, which makes you go around 9 seconds per lap, like that. 10 seconds, and that, like we said, it saves a huge amount of time.
All right, this might be a little too far to the right, but at this point, we ball.
Yeah.
That was too far left, actually. Unfortunate. War drums, while I'm struggling. Can you save me for a little bit while I'm struggling here?
Sure thing, I can definitely do that. We got $5 from Slim Jim saying, thank you for this run, rocks. Everyone, do me a favor. Don't scream our favorite German words now, but save it. Let's scream the loudest "Du-Auch" ever once the timer stops. Can you all do that?
Let's do it.
So hold.
So hold on "Du-Auch." So we have this track and one more. We're almost done.
Yeah.
Please make it.
Please, no!
Oh, why did that make it through? Yeah, you can see just how difficult these skips are, and just doing one-handed is a tall task. So, yeah.
I think you have time till the Baby Mario. Oh no.
Oh, well. We can
get a bill as well.
We can dance a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you can basically do it, and you can basically go around the parking lot. But going in there, it's actually the old method. There's a new method, but it's brutally hard with
it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not something you do in full game modes. You just do, usually what you do, drift in from the top and end up there. That's another reason why I do start with Mushroom Gorge, because it's Mushroom Gorge first, get through that brutal point, Toad's Factory, Mario Circuit, immediately after that, Coconut Mall, and then that's brutal too. Then once you get past that, one more track, and then Wario's Gold Mine. Yeah. So, yeah, the early game is kind of awful, but that's why I'm doing random, so we get past, hell fast. And then we're going to end a nice chill Mario Raceway. We get to Jespy Vibe, and while I get to Jespy Vibe, I'm just going to give a few more shout-outs. Like I said, TW98 and Enmead getting me into the scene at the start. Mr. Bean, 3500, 35,000 VR, Chatters, CTGP, everyone who's in the scene right now, grinding time trials, tasks, online, the lounge community, all you guys, y'all are homies. Keep being epic. Everyone, wow, that was rude, Mario. I knew that was you, Mario. Everyone behind you came out to support. I said I'd donate $1 for everyone who came out, and the room is literally packed. Like people are it's standing room only. Like you'll have trouble finding even getting through the door of how many people are behind me. I'll try to move the camera afterwards just to see, just to show you guys. But the amount of support, it literally, that's the pause button. It's the amount of support this week that I've gotten from this week alone, from all these amazing people, just showing me just this amount of like love and appreciation and support. It's literally why I get up every morning and do what I do every day.
Also, I want to give some shoutouts from my side towards the Kart Wii community, especially 2013 onwards. You were so amazing. This German scene, and then after Wim shut down, like went everything basically internationally. So shout out to my clan, shout out to all my amazing friends, which when I played once a year are all there and be like, yeah, definitely gonna be in the lineup, Bernard. So it's like still so amazing. And all the amazing YouTube videos that were done or like made in Germany, as well, like El Pizzozi, Herrenway.
Mario Kart Wii is such an
amazing
game.
It's just an amazing community.
But time's gonna come up really soon, and by soon I mean right now.
No.
Did it stop? Hold on, I need to hold on a second. I'm so sorry, ESA Tech, if I break something. Hold on. All right, hold on. Look at all these people in this crowd saying, "Oh, hi, Nathan."
Hey, Rock. Duo.
Duo! Hey, everyone come up here. Group duo. Everyone up here. Duo! 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 All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out, watching this train wreck of a run. It was so fun. I love you all. I'm donating way too much money. Oh my God, I'm broke. I wouldn't want any other way though, okay? ESA, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for this opportunity to have me on for 2 amazing runs. Thank you for this week. Thank you for donating to such a good cause, Alzheimer's Founded. I love you guys. I'm out.
We have definitely really enjoyed you being here as well. Such an amazing energy, both from you, your commentators, and the entire crowd here in the room. One last duo. Can we get it? Thank you so much. We will go to a short intermission.